Alright, you want to know about John Constantine, the Hellblazer himself. Well, pull up a chair, because his story isn't exactly a fairy tale. Born in Liverpool, England, under a bad sign, some might say his very arrival was complicated. Young John was a bit of a rebel, a punk rocker with a sharp wit and an even sharper tongue. Beneath the leather jacket and sneer, something else was brewing. A natural affinity for the occult, he had a knack for seeing cracks in reality most people ignore. He dabbled, experimented, learned, not from dusty old books, but from the streets, from whispers, from dark corners of the world. Then came Newcastle, a night that would haunt him forever. John and his band, Mucous Membrane, tried to save young Australog from a demon. They were amateurs, full of bravado, but lacking true power. The ritual went horribly wrong. Austra was dragged to hell, and John was left with guilt, trauma, and a permanent stain. It was a moment that forged the cynical, haunted magician we know today. After Newcastle, John was institutionalized, broken by the horror he'd witnessed and caused. But even in the asylum, the occult called to him. He emerged, not as a hero, but as a survivor. A con man, a trickster, a master of the dark arts, always looking for an angle. Always trying to outsmart the forces of heaven and hell, he walks a fine line, often blurring the distinction between good and evil. He's not your typical hero. He's selfish, manipulative, and often leaves a trail of destruction in his wake. But when the chips are down, when humanity is truly threatened, John Constantine is the one you call. He's the man who stares into the abyss and makes it blink. That's the origin of John Constantine, the Hellblazer, a man forever damned, but always fighting.